Hello and welcome to Squid Plays. Okay, I've just had two major hiccups when starting this playthrough. Um, First of all, before I get into anything, you might notice that the border for the game is somewhat different. It's because I'm playing on a different system this time. Originally, when I did the Super Mario Bros. Playthrough, I used the Switch to record that. This time, I'm using the SNES Mini. I'm using that instead. So that's why the border looks a little bit different. I'll get into the reasons for that soon. So if you notice by the title of the video, if you did watch my original playthrough, I did play Super Mario Bros., the original. I am skipping over Lost Levels because I don't feel like playing it. To be completely honest with you, I'm not ready for that shit. I need to play a lot more of this before I can play this. And with Super Mario Bros. USA, I'm just not ready for that either. As well as that, I want to play the GBA version. I want to play that instead, so that's what I'm going to do for that. Maybe. I'm not 100% on that yet. I've been thinking about it. I've got a lot more experience with the Game Boy Advanced port than I do with the All-Stars upgrade. I mean, you know, I could play the original as well. I could play that. I'm not 100% sure. So for this video, or this set of videos, I'm going to be playing Super Mario Bros. 3. And then after that, I might go back to one of these two, but I'll probably just jump straight over to Super Mario Bros. World. Super Mario World. I'll jump straight over and play that instead. So we're just going to jump straight in. As I take a drink, because my throat is already getting very raspy. Anyways, I just wanted to say that. It's been a long time since I've actually properly played this game. If you're looking for like 100% playthrough, like finding all the secrets and stuff, you're not going to find it here, I'm going to be completely honest with you, so... Okay, the first hiccup I had with this game was I got the controls wrong. So, this time, hopefully, I won't die to the first fucking Goomba. There we go. I was literally talking about in the original intro that I did for this video before I had to restart because I died to the first fucking Goomba, and I was not having that at the start of the fucking playthrough, I'm sorry. I have a reputation to uphold over here. I was talking about how like I have a lot more experience with this game than I do with any of the other games on the original All-Stars port. Obviously, they had the All-Stars and World port in this game too. Do I want to fly up there? Fuck it, I'll fly up there. Come on then. We'll just get rid of this red prick. See if I can do the runnies and fly up there. Here we go. Okay. Let's see if it was worth the effort. Hell yeah, it was worth the effort. Okay. So, I was literally talking about how I have the most experience with this game out of the All-Stars port. And then proceeded to die to the first fucking Goomba. I don't think that was supposed to happen. Okay. See if I can get the star. I got the star, hell yeah. So, the reason why I decided to play this on the SNES Classic was for two reasons. So, the first and simple reason was the fact that I prefer the controller. I love the SNES controller, especially to play old school games. It just feels so comfortable. The controller that I was using for the Switch game, the Switch playthrough of Super Mario Bros. I used, it was like I'll probably put a picture of it up in the video, maybe, if I can be asked. It was like, it's got a very, very similar shape to the Super Nintendo controller. So it didn't feel too bad, but even so, like, I just feel like this controller is so much more comfortable. Is there a secret here? I feel like there is. Again, the same thing with this, there it was. The same thing with this game, I had the same thing with Super Mario Bros. I'm just going to call it Super Mario Bros. 1. I'm basically going off these games like through memory, and that's why like I didn't want to play Super Mario Bros. 2 because like I barely have any knowledge of that game, or either of them, to be honest with you. I don't know too much about them. The only experience I've had with Super Mario Bros. 2 USA is playing the GBA port, and even then, like, I never got too far in it. I played that game back when I was like, say, like 9 years old. So, yeah, I've not got too much experience with that game. The one, like, in terms of 2D Mario games, I'd say World is the game that I have the most experience with. It's the one that I've completed the most, and it's the one that I'm the most comfortable playing. So realistically, I should have started with that one, but I feel like it's only natural that I play the original Super Mario Bros. So that's the first reason why I decided to play on the SNES port. The second reason is because, and it's the same reason why there's been a little bit of a gap between videos. Oh, thank God. There we go. It's the same reason why there's been a little bit of a gap between videos. Simple case being, first of all, I had like a holiday with my girlfriend, so as the videos were being uploaded, that's where I was. And then almost straight after that, like I'd say a weekend passed, and then I was house sitting. So while I was on that holiday, I decided to take the Switch with me, and because it wasn't necessarily like I didn't go abroad. My girlfriend's from another country, so she came here, and we stayed at an Airbnb. So we had time away, and because of that, I decided to take the Switch with me so we could play some Switch games. So that involved me like putting away all of this stuff, and I had to reassemble it. So, and I'm new to like capture cards and stuff, so like with with that being said, like I was like, okay, the next game I'm going to do is probably another All Stars port. So instead of setting up the Switch again, which is a pain in the ass because the Switch dock is just awkward to fucking maneuver, I was like, fuck it, I want to play on the SNES Mini because I've not played on it in a long time. And I remember I got this, I think like late 2018. That was when like the scalpers were fucking getting these things so fucking quickly. I mean, there was this, there was the NES Mini, which I never got my hands on, which like people were just buying them and just reselling them for stupid fucking prices. And I hate that shit so much. I mean, I collect Pokemon cards. Well, I try to, and I can't get a hold of anything now because scalpers. Please? Oh, we could get this one too. No, I didn't get it. Fuck. There's a weird looking fucking star. Yeah, so it's been a while since I played on this thing, and again, I love this SNES controller. It just feels so fucking comfortable. Boop. I mean, you know, I could get one of the overpriced SNES controllers for the Switch, but I'd rather like save my money than do that. Spend it on more useless shit instead. Boop. There is a secret up there. I'm not going for it. I want to do the levels properly. I don't want to skip any levels or anything like that. I just want to play the game as intended. Again, when it comes to like this, when it comes to this channel and like what games I play, I mean, I'm completely open to suggestions. I have a couple of ideas. I kind of want to start with more comfort games, games that I'm more relaxed, where I can just kind of, you know, sit and play. But if there's any suggestions or if anyone wants me to play anything in particular, I'm open to suggestions. I'm open to pretty much anything. So one of the things that I do want to implement into the channel, I don't know if I mentioned it in the original playthrough that I did, was horror games. I want to play a lot of horror games because they're kind of my bread and butter at the moment. You know, nothing too convoluted, nothing too complicated, just something that I can just get the shit scared out of me for. So we're on to the first boss of the first dungeon. Boom boom. Big boom boom. He's a piece of piss. Very, very easy. So we go. That's pretty much like halfway through World 1, so that's good. One of the other things that I want to do for this playthrough as well, and something that I've already fucked up, is I want to implement a timer. so that I can separate my episodes properly instead of having like somewhat abrupt ends to them. But I don't want to like go overboard with like how long the videos have to be. I kind of want to get to a certain point before I close off the video. So maybe for this episode we'll just do the first world. See how quickly we can get through it. In terms of like levels that are hard or levels that I feel like I'm going to be stuck on, I can only think of one level that like is going to be a massive pain in the ass. But that's only because of the boss, and that's World 3. World 3's airship. It's the only one that I can't be arsed with. And unlike the original playthrough that I did, I'm probably going to split this into like at least 2 sessions. I'm not going to do the entire game in one sitting, because I think that's what drove me insane for that playthrough and why I struggled so much with it, was because at some point I just lost my head and like I wasn't focusing properly. And regardless, like some of them fucking levels are ridiculous. I mean, thankfully we won't have the same issues with the Hammer Brothers that we did in the first game. Give me that, give me that. Fuck! Another thing that I should bring up as well, like, as a little nod, is the fucking mushrooms that come out of the blocks in this game. So in any other Mario game, from my knowledge, when a mushroom comes out, it comes up out of the block and then comes straight to the right. In this game, I don't know if it's random or if it's based on the position that you sat, like, that you're facing before you hit it. It can go left or right. So sometimes when I, like, hit a block, you'll see me stop and then, like, basically wait to see what direction it goes in before I pick it up. Oh, there's a spade over here. Let's quickly grab that. I just realised I need to do something real quick. Make sure that an alarm is turned off because it's about to go off. Okay. Spade game. Let's see what we get. Nope. Fuck. Let's see if I remember any of that. I probably won't. What have we got for items? I need to check that. Okay, let's see what we get in the box. Middle. That was in the middle. I said middle and then skidded to the right and chose that one. Okay, we got 2 mushrooms. Okay. I feel like this is kind of redemption for what these fucking bastards have done to me in the past. So I'm going to take as much joy as humanly possible for killing those fuckers every time I see them. And we have a couple of different variants of them, from what I can remember. So we have the original Hammer Brothers, and then we have Boomerang Brothers, and we have Fire Brothers. Don't know if there's any more of them. Oh, it's terrible. The king has been transformed. Please find the magic wand so we can change him back. I don't know, he's pretty cool as a fucking snake, I can't lie. Okay, here we go. This is the first airship level. Boop. Yeah, going back to what I was saying before about like different games to play and stuff, I think after I've done this one I'm going to take a break from Mario specifically and maybe try something different. I was thinking I could do a Pokemon game. Which one? I'm not sure because, you know, like I said in the past, I don't want to be using emulators or anything like that because I know how much fucking Nintendo can get their dick in a twist over that shit, even though they don't preserve the games properly. I mean, you know, I'd love to play like Gen 3 for the channel, like Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. I'd love to play that for the channel, but guess what? You can't, because the only way you can really play them, like, is if you have a fucking GameCube and you get like the GameCube player. But that thing looks like shit, from what I know. I don't have a GameCube, first of all, and if I don't have a GameCube, I don't have a GameCube fucking GBA player. Ugh. Oh, thank heavens, I'm back to my old self again. Thank you so much. Here is a letter from the princess. So let's read this letter, and then we'll say goodbye for the first episode. Greetings. If you see any ghosts, be careful. They will give chase if you turn away. I have enclosed a jewel that protects you. That helps protect you. Princess Toadstool. It's a P-Wing. So, that's episode 1. Please like the video if you did enjoy it, and I'm thinking for the channel I will probably do uploads every 3 days. If I'm doing a playthrough, it'll be every 3 days that I do an episode. So, thank you for watching, and we'll see each other in part 2. Peace out.